Hey everyone, it is the beginning of December, which first off, I just can't believe there's only 1 month left of 2012. I don't know where this year went. But because it is the beginning of December, I am here to do my November favorites. And I'm just gonna say right off the bat, I don't have as many favorites this month as I have in the past, mostly because I did NaNoWriMo this year and wrote 50,000 words in 30 days. So I didn't have as much time to focus on things that weren't writing. But I still have a few favorites, so I'm gonna go ahead and share them to you now. The first favorite that I have is this CoverGirl Clean foundation. I was using my BB cream up until a few weeks ago. And then I just felt like I needed to use foundation again because I needed more coverage. And I don't remember what foundation I was using like in the winter and the spring, but apparently it doesn't exist anymore. So I went to Shoppers Drug Mart and I wanted to get the Revlon Color Stay because I've heard it's really good, but it was like $22 and I was like, maybe we'll wait till it goes on sale. So this was on sale. I think it was only $7 or $8. And it's the oil-control foundation because I do have like oily combination skin, and I find that it works really well like throughout the day at just not letting my skin get super like gross and oily. And I have this in the color Classic Ivory. The next thing that I have is this concealer, and I know it looks like a lipstick, but it's not. This is the CoverGirl concealer, and I think it's like the CoverGirl Smoothies something. It doesn't actually say on here. I threw out the packaging where it says like what it actually is. It's in the color light though because I'm pale, and it's just a good like concealer. I don't use this under my eyes. I still use my Rimmel 2-in-1. I use that under my eyes, but I just use this everywhere else. Well, not everywhere else, but like places that I need concealer that aren't under my eyes. You understand. The next thing I have is a Mary Kay eyeshadow, and this is by no means new. I've had this for a very long time. I have this Mary Kay palette, and it's just like a build your own, so you just get the empty palette, then you fill it with whatever you want. And my favorite eyeshadow is this one right here. It is I think it's called Golden. This is what it looks like. Oh, I lied, it's called Bamboo. Haha, hi, I'm Shauna and I'm a liar. So this is called Bamboo, and it's just like a nice kind of golden color. I just like using it as like an all over, kind of like a base color. I don't like using colors that are too dark all over because I am, blonde hair, pale skin, and I don't want to look like a vampire. Like a vampire, that's what those words were. So that color is just a good like all over lid color. The next thing I have is also from Mary Kay, and it is also not new. It is the Mary Kay Mineral Shimmer Powder in Canary Diamond, and this is what it looks like. And it's just a really shimmery, it's really, really shimmery, so I don't use very much, but I just kind of use it as like a highlighter, so like right here, across my cheekbones, just a little bit every day. The last makeup thing I have is my Maybelline Mega Plush, and I know I mentioned this last month, when I mentioned like all of the mascaras that I was using, but I've been using this one probably the most this month, and I like it because it's got this like super flexy bendy brush, so it gets all of my lashes, and it's not like a super dramatic mascara, so it's like it's good for just like during the day, everyday type of mascara as opposed to like going out. The next thing I have is the only skincare product that I have, and it is this Tval Sweet Cheeks face mask. It's for oily and acne prone skin, and it's just a normal mask. I put it on once a week, leave it on for 15 minutes, wash it off. This is what it looks like. It's like a pinky browny color. It's more pink than it is brown. It's like a pinky beige. Anyway, and it works really well at like pulling the impurities out of my skin and just kind of all over goodness. I find that like I put it on at night, wash it off, put on my moisturizer, go to bed, and I wake up the next morning and I'm like, is that my face? Because it works wonders on the skin even after you've washed it off. The next thing I have is a Slatkin Co candle from Bath & Body Works. This is the Farmstand Apple, and I got this way back in September when I bought my fall candles, but I just finished burning it earlier this month, and it's totally burned out. The only reason I still have it is so that I can do this video, and it smells really good. It smells like apples and fall, and like what you just imagine apples in fall would smell like. And when I was burning it, it made my whole room smell really good. So this was definitely my favorite candle. I also burned through my spiced cider. Is that what it was called? Spiced cider candle. I don't have it anymore though. And it was good. It wasn't a very strong scent. This one was a really strong scent. For food, I have this Greek yogurt, and this one, I ate this for breakfast. This is just the empty container, but it is the Danone Oikos Greek yogurt in raspberry and pomegranate. And I'd heard a lot about Greek yogurt, like in the last 6 or 8 months, whenever, and I was like, oh, that sounds like a good idea. And then I don't know, I never bought it. And then I don't know, like a month ago maybe, I was at the grocery store looking at yogurt, and I was like, I don't know, and I just kind of like grabbed this one randomly because I was like, I want to try Greek yogurt. I don't know, and I just kind of grabbed one, and this is so good. It's like the fruit on the bottom, so you have to stir it to get like the raspberry pomegranate fruit stuff all mixed in, but I don't even care. It's so good, and it's so filling. Like I had this an hour ago, maybe more, like 2 hours ago, and I'm still so full. This is really good. The last thing that I have is kind of random, but it is these Tide pods. This is actually the second bag, that's why it's so full, because I've already used a whole bag. And I heard about these, I think, over the summer, and I was like, oh, that sounds like a good idea, but I was at camp, and anyway. But then I bought them in September, and they are so good. It's like a little pod like this, and it's kind of squishy. I didn't think it would be squishy, but it is. And you just take one of these, throw it in your washing machine, and then put all your clothes on like in the washing machine, and turn it on, and that's it. That's all you have to do. And when it comes to doing laundry and like measuring detergent, and I'm horrible. It's either I put in like 2 pieces of clothes and use half a bottle of detergent, which obviously doesn't work. I would never wash just 2 pieces of clothes, but you know what I mean. Or I put in every piece of clothing I own and put like a drop of detergent. Like I can never ever get it right. And these are just so, like, you literally just drop them in your washing machine. That's all you have to do. And like they dissolve in like cold water, warm water, hot water, like lukewarm water, whatever temperature of water you use, they dissolve. And I don't know what happens to the plastic stuff that they're in, but I don't find it on my clothes, so it must just like disintegrate and then rinse out with the water. I don't know. And they smell so good. I have the Spring Meadow scent, and there's a couple more. I think there's like an ocean mist and like a mystic forest. I don't know if those are right. But this was the only, when I went to buy these like last week, this was the only set they had, so this is the one I got. But like when I'm taking my clothes out of the washing machine to move them to the dryer, or the stuff that doesn't go in the dryer anyway, and you just like smell it, like all of my clothes smell like this, and it smells so good. So these are definitely like the idiot proof way to do laundry. So that is all that I have for my November favorites. If you want to let me know things that you've been loving this month, you can either leave it down in the comments, or you can make a video response, and make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any more of my videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.